Guys, so I'm gonna do this as my birth story video. So we are at 9 days, I think, postpartum. It is now July 8th. She was born on June 28th. So let me just go ahead and show her, because I know that's what everybody wants to see. There she is. Oop. You always see the videos where the babies flop around. But there she is. She's absolutely precious. But, so, let's get started. So, the Friday, the 28th, she was born on Saturday, right? Yes, Saturday morning. So, she was born June 28th, at 6:21 a.m. So, that Friday night, I decided to, well, I had asked my mom if she wanted to go out with me to find a baby book, because I had totally forgot about getting a baby book to like do her little footprints in and stuff. And so I kind of freaked out. So we went out. Let's see, I met her house. She got off at 5, so I got there like 5:15, 5:20, and we left. And I had been having just the normal like Braxton Hicks contractions. They weren't painful, but they were just a little crampy, and I wasn't really paying any attention to them just because I had been having them for so long. But let's see, we went to Burlington. No, we went to Toys R Us, we went to Ollie's, and then we went to Barnes & Noble. We got the baby book at Barnes & Noble. Oh, and she just spit up. Oh. Yep, we'll pause this. Okay, so we had gotten the baby book at what did I say? Barnes & Noble. And then I was just a little bit hungry. Wasn't starving or anything, but I had asked her if she wanted to go get something to eat. So we went to Logan's, and we just got some appetizers and some free bread. But we did drive around for like 45 minutes trying to find somewhere to go that we both wanted. But we just ended up there, and I kind of noticed that they were a little bit more painful than normal. Nothing unbearable, like wasn't horrible. I couldn't, I couldn't not sit or talk or walk through them or anything like that. It was just crampy. But we were done there, and it was like 8:30-ish or something. I think we were in her car. Yeah, we were in her car. But we left my car at her house, so she only lives like a mile or two up the road. Are you okay? Are you okay? So we got back to her house, and then we just stood outside in the parking lot. We did get 2 dresses at Toys R Us. I couldn't help myself. But let's see, we just stood there and just talked for a little bit. I don't even know what we were talking about. I got home about like 9:30-ish or so. I decided to take a bath. I normally take a bath every other night or every night just to relax, and I usually put like the laptop on the toilet the way our bathroom is set up, and then I can watch like Netflix or YouTube videos just to relax. And so that's what I had done. Let's see, I got out, and I'd been still having the contractions. I wasn't timing or anything, because I really wasn't paying attention. So, what? So let's see here. I got out of the bathtub. Matthew had to go to work. It was Saturday morning, so Matthew had to go to work at 5. So we both got in the bed. I got in the bed like 10:30, and then he got in the bed. I remember looking at the clock. He got in the bed like 10:35, and then I had kind of thought I might want to start timing these contractions just to see if they are timable. And I still have. Are you okay? I still have the app, so I can like print it off or something, because you can actually email it to yourself, and it's just a free one. So at 10:25 I started timing it, and they were 30 seconds. The next one was at 10:32, 51 seconds. So they're averaging about 40 to 50 seconds every 5 to 6 minutes or so. Miss Fussy Pot here. What's wrong? You hungry? Okay. So let's see. So I decided to just go and sit in the living room and watch TV. Just to make sure, because I wanted to time them and I couldn't sleep. And then I didn't want, I stayed in the bed for a little while, but every time I would cut the phone on, Matthew would kind of wake up and ask me, you know, is that another one or whatever. And so I didn't want to bother him if this was nothing and he had to go to work. Sorry, I had a hair on my boob. But I didn't want to bother him with this if this was nothing, because he had to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and go to work. So what else? So I went in the living room and I was watching the Duggars, and they were getting a little bit stronger, but still nothing unbearable. I could not sit like I am now. I had to be like on my hands and knees, and I would be I don't know what the position is, but my butt was in the air and I was laying flat, like I was laying like on my forearms. And I did that pretty much on all the contractions, and I brought the birthing ball in so I could sit on in between contractions. And I was posting on Facebook at that time, and a bunch of people had commented on it. I think I want to print that stuff off just so I can have it as a memory keepsake. So what else? I laid down. Actually, that's what's nice about this. Let's see. I laid down, took a nap. Goodness. Oh, there it was. I got up at 2:25. I took a nap for about 42 minutes, and I was still having them, but I couldn't wake up enough. Like, they weren't as bad because I could sleep. I was waking up, but it wasn't like horribly to where I would wake up fully, because I couldn't even wake up enough to turn the contraction timer thing on. I would be dreaming about doing it, and I wasn't actually doing it. But so I got up, let's see, at 2:26 is when I started timing one, and I went to the bathroom, and during this whole time I had gone to the bathroom like number 2 probably like 5 times. Like, I was cleaning out my system bad. And let's see, after I got up, I went to the bathroom again, and then I started bleeding. So I called the midwife on call, and she was just asking general questions, and I was having contractions while on the phone. Goodness. She's an overeater. I was having the contractions while on the phone with her, and they were about every 3 minutes. So I was forgetting to time them, and then I started timing them again because I was having so many at one time. And I could walk and talk through them. So I was really concerned that I was going to go in and nothing was going to happen. What? Because I just didn't want to get there and then get sent home. So she told me to go ahead and come in. So I went and woke Matthew up. It was like 3 something, and we decided, and I had been texting Jackie and my mom just to let them know what was going on, just in case. And so then we had called them or texted them one and told them that we were heading over, and that we would let them know once we got there what was going on. So, and the worst part was Jackie was camping, and she was over an hour away. So when we got there like 3:30, and the ride was pretty rough, but the contractions still weren't bad. You know, I mean, compared to Noah, they were not bad at all. So I'm going to restart this because it's going to finish. Okay, so once we got there, they took me straight into a room, and what was really nice is that one of our Facebook friends, Matthew, went to school with the nurse. He was in band with her. I kind of knew her a little bit, so it was really nice to know someone that was going to be our nurse. And she said she wasn't sure if she was, because shift change was going to be happening in a couple hours and all that good stuff. But and they had said that 11 women had come in and did not leave with babies. already. So we got there like 3:30 in the morning, maybe a little bit after. The midwife came in, she checked me, and you gotta stop overeating, girly girl. She come and check me, and I was 8 centimeters and 100% effaced. So I was like shocked. So at that point, everybody was kind of freaking out because they still needed to admit me and get blood work and get everything set up, because we didn't know how fast this was going to go. So at that point, we texted Jackie, and she was kind of concerned she wasn't going to make it. I told her to just leave, because I hadn't been hooked up to the monitor, so we didn't know how fast my dilation was going. So I had to be hooked up for the monitors for 20 minutes, and I was having contractions every... There you go. Got it out. She's getting sleepy. She fights sleep a lot. But, sorry, this is going to be all over the place. But, let's see. So then, after they took me off that, I got to get in the bathtub. I didn't get to get the little birthing pool out because, again, we didn't know how much time I was going to have. But, oh well. So, I went in the bathtub, and I stayed in there pretty much the entire time, just like with Noah. My water hadn't broke. She did say that my water was bulging, and but I did not want her to pop it, just because I know how bad the contractions are. So, and again, the contractions were still fine. So, the lady come in there and took blood and everything, and my mom had gotten there. But I was just chilling in the bathtub for, I think... So I probably got in at like 4:30 or so, and then Jackie got there, I think around 5. You can hold on just 1 minute. Jackie finally got there.
Hi.
All right, Jackie got there, I think around 5 or so, maybe a little bit before. I can't remember the timing, but let's see here. I just remember being in the tub. I would get into like a kneeling position once the contraction started coming, and then it started radiating towards my back, and then I could tell that I probably was going into transition because they went from my back to like straight down into my pelvis area, and they were really it was just a different feeling. So and I could kind of tell that I needed that pooping sensation that you get when you get ready to have a baby. I could kind of feel that coming. So when the nurse came back in, I had told her, and she was like, well, when you have, after the next time, just let me know if it does it again. I was like, well, I've already had 2 that I felt. She's like, all right, well, let's go ahead and get you out. So they got me out, and I got on the bed, and the midwife came back in there, and she checked me again, and I was at a 10, and she said there was a little bit of cervix left, but I could push that out or whatever, which I did. So she went ahead and broke my water, and so she probably broke my water, let's see here, 21, 18, 19, 20, 21, at 6:05. Oh goodness. Okay, no more eating. No more eating. No more eating. You need to sleep. Yeah. So at 6:05 she broke my water, and my contractions got horrendous. But the nice part is that it only lasted for 60 minutes. They told me that. Oh my goodness. Hey. Hey, it's okay. Hey, it's okay. So from the 6:05 until 6:21, those were the worst contractions ever. And I was pushing during that time. So, and when you're pushing, the pain kind of goes away, so it makes you want to push. So after that, I'm trying to think. Yeah, she broke my water, and 16 minutes later, I had her. So it went by really fast. We were only there for about... Hey! We were only there for about 2 hours, and it's just staring at me. And then I had her, so it was really nice. And then she was born at 6:21, and Jackie was taking pictures, which I will include in here. And I haven't gone through. Hey, I haven't gone through any of the video yet, so I'm going to try to put in some video that I have, if I have any that's doable. But we'll see. If I can figure out a way to like crop off, you know, the boob, I mean not the boob, the coochie, then we can maybe do that. But that was pretty much it. So it was a really quick, easy, fast delivery. I did it, you know, no epidural, no pain medicine. I got a ibuprofen afterwards. And I did have a little tear, but she said as long as I did not sit. Oh goodness. What? She said as long as I didn't sit Indian style, she wouldn't need to give me stitches. So I didn't sit Indian style for a couple days. So that was it. So it was really fast, but I'm gonna go because she's really, really sleepy and fussy. But that's my birth story. So I will talk to you guys later. Yeah. Look at yourself. What's wrong? When she went to the doctor, she was 5 days old, and she was already 2 ounces from her birth weight, so that was great. But everything's going great. We're having a great time, enjoying her. Yeah. But that's it. So I will see you guys later. Bye, guys.